The most important thing that you should know about your child is that they are not yours. They are here on a temporary basis. They have come through you. So this understanding makes me very sad. And when it comes to parenting, we all make mistakes because we are also human beings at the end of the day. But there's something that really, really works and can be a lifesaver, especially when you're feeling stressed or overwhelmed. It's so simple yet powerful that I can't believe more people don't talk about it. I want to share with you a quote from the book The Untethered Soul by Michael Singer. This book has been like a guiding light for my journey, especially during the times when I felt completely drained and was questioning if I was doing okay as a mother. So here's the quote. When you look at your children, do not see them as an extension of yourself, but as a separate, unique and wonderful individual who is learning to live life in its fullest expression. Let's take a moment to digest these words. You may have heard the saying, children are a reflection of their parents. And while there is some truth to this, it can sometimes lead to a distorted view of our parenting roles. We might start to think that our children are somehow an extension of ourselves, like they are a part of us that has broken off and is now a separate being. But what if instead we saw our children for who they truly are? Separate, unique, and wonderful individuals. When I first read these words, it was like a bolt of lightning struck me. I realized that I had been treating my children as extensions of myself, trying to shape them into the kind of people that I wanted them to be rather than embracing who they were. For example, I would get frustrated when my son didn't want to play with the same toys that his friends had. I thought he was weird and different. But in reality, he was just expressing his unique interests and personality. Similarly, I put pressure on my daughter to excel in academics because I had always valued education highly. But she had a different passion, creativity. When I looked at my children through this new lens, everything changed. I stopped seeing them as mini versions of myself and started appreciating them for their own unique qualities. It was a real eye-opener, and I realized that I needed to change my mindset. If we see our children as separate individuals, it means that they will have their own likes, dislikes, strengths, and weaknesses. It means that they may not always choose the same things as us or want to do the same activities. It means that they will make their own mistakes and learn from them in their own time. But isn't that what life is all about? Learning, growing, and discovering who you are in your own unique way. When we let go of the idea that our children are extensions of ourselves, we free them to become the best versions of themselves. We give them the space to explore their interests, develop their talents, and discover their passions. It doesn't mean that we stop caring about them or that we don't have expectations. Of course, we still want the best for our children, and we still want to guide and support them along the way. But when we approach parenting from a place of acceptance and understanding, we create a much healthier and happier environment for everyone. So how can we put this into practice? First, we need to be aware of our tendencies to see our children as extensions of ourselves. We need to recognize the times when we try to shape them into our own image rather than letting them be who they are. Second, we need to cultivate a mindset of acceptance and understanding. Instead of getting frustrated when our children don't meet our expectations or don't do things the way we want them to, we need to embrace their uniqueness and celebrate their individuality. Third, we need to show our children unconditional love and support. No matter what choices they make or what mistakes they commit, we need to let them know that we love them and that we believe in them. This will help them develop a strong sense of self-worth and confidence. Finally, we need to remember that our children are not here on a permanent basis. They are here on a temporary basis. They have come through us. So this understanding makes me very sad. And when it comes to parenting, we all make mistakes because we are also human beings at the end of the day. But there's something that really, really works and can be a lifesaver, especially when you're feeling stressed or overwhelmed. So if you're a parent who feels constantly drained and exhausted, I urge you to consider the power of daily meditation. Meditation has been a game changer for me, helping me find balance and peace in the midst of the chaos and noise of everyday parenting. It's a simple practice that requires just a few minutes each day, but the benefits are immeasurable. Meditation is essentially a way of training your mind to focus on the present moment without judgment. When you meditate, you learn to observe your thoughts and emotions without getting carried away by them. This can be challenging at first, especially if you're not used to taking time for yourself. But with practice, it becomes easier and the rewards are so worth it. One of the biggest benefits of meditation for parents is that it helps you develop a sense of calm and clarity amidst the chaos of raising children. When you have young children, it can feel like there's no such thing as a quiet moment. There's always something that needs attention, whether it's a spilled glass of milk, a scraped knee, or a fight over a toy. While these moments are certainly important and require our attention, it's also crucial to find moments of stillness and peace for ourselves. Otherwise, we risk becoming overwhelmed and burnt out. Meditation helps us create these moments of stillness and peace, even if it's just for a few minutes each day. During this time, we can connect with our inner selves and recharge our batteries so that we can be more present and engaged parents when it has time to interact with our children. Another benefit of meditation is that it helps us develop greater emotional resilience. When we meditate regularly, we learn to observe our emotions without judgment or reactivity. This can be extremely helpful when dealing with the emotional roller coaster that is parenting. Whether it's the frustration of a picky eater, the exhaustion of a sleepless night, or the anxiety of your child's first day of school, meditation can help us stay grounded and centered amidst these emotional challenges. By developing greater emotional resilience, we can better model healthy coping mechanisms for our children and be more patient and understanding when they face their own emotional ups and downs. Moreover, meditation can help us develop a deeper sense of connection with our children. When we're more present and emotionally resilient, we're better able to tune into our children's needs and be fully present with them. This can help us build stronger bonds with our children and create more meaningful memories together. There are many ways to meditate, and you can choose the approach that works best for you. Some people prefer to sit in silence and focus on their breath, while others find guided meditations helpful. There are also various apps available that offer guided meditations specifically designed for parents. No matter what approach you take, the key is to find a quiet space where you won't be interrupted and allow yourself to relax and focus on the present moment. Even just a few minutes of meditation each day can make a significant difference in your ability to manage the stress and challenges of parenting. So if you're a parent who feels constantly overwhelmed and drained, I encourage you to give daily meditation a try. It's a simple practice that can have profound benefits for you and your family. I hope this video is helpful for those of you who are struggling with the challenges of parenting young children. Remember that you're not alone and there is support available to help you through difficult times. Don't hesitate to reach out to friends, family, or professionals for assistance. Your well-being and the well-being of your children are of utmost importance, and seeking help is a sign of strength, not weakness. If you found this video helpful, please don't forget to like and share it with other parents who might benefit from these tips. Your support and engagement help spread awareness about the challenges faced by parents of young children and promote access to valuable resources and tips. Together, we can create a supportive community that empowers parents to thrive in their journey. Thank you for watching, and I wish you all the best in your parenting journey.